Okay, hey, let's do one more video. This one's about a great contest that I benefited from in my classroom a lot of years in a row, and I got better at helping students get there, and we actually won it quite a few times, maybe even to the surprise of our students. And then that really definitely pushed us to want to enter it more and more every year. So let's look at that. It's called the Scholastic Art Awards. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing my screen. I'm gonna move that up a little bit here. And for starters, like it's just a beautiful website with a lot of things inside. So if you've never been here, check it out and attract students to it. It's great for them to see that other young people across the country are great writers and win awards, and then use these awards to strengthen their chances with scholarships and going into their college level, and also really start their resume as they work toward having publications and really, getting themselves known as authors. So the really cool part is that it's a very simple website. So let's just work from left to right a little bit on these tabs. And there's specific, information for these four groups of people, but I'm going to work through the overall tabs to start with. Okay, so for starters, when you go to the awards and you start thinking about how to enter, it's really ready for you in the neatest way. And that there's young people who are going to lead you through this process, students. And so if you, the teacher, were even to provide this to students or even do it one day with class and everybody created their account, it's really set up for you to just go ahead and provide this to someone. You can even share this page and get them involved. So that would be fantastic as you, the teacher, deciding to do so. If we go to recognition, there are big awards. There are gold key, silver key, honorable mention. I'll say I have had students win gold key awards, and it was really fun and invited to Carnegie Hall. One particular author went, and she went with her family, and the teacher gets to be honored and go to that as well. I was unable to attend as we were doing a different conference that week, but I got a gold medal in the mail that I still have that had the year and the entry that won, because the teacher wins when the student wins as well. So you can also look back and find, examples to show our students of who some of the national medalists are. And like I said, they honor hundreds of people in a star-studded ceremony. Look at some of the names who have gone to this particular reception. Oh my gosh, some of the biggest names in our country. So you can also watch the ceremony here, and so again, a good way to draw some attention to this particular goal is just to go in and see how people are being recognized. Another way to motivate our young people is really to talk dollars, and that there are words for both the educators, and there's lots of different ways that students might see a specific kind of writing that they do and how it would fit into one of these particular goals, and how they more likely would win if they submitted. So there's a process about the award selection that goes with um, all this particular and what they're looking for. So again, these particular skills, all this student work, that's a lot of the visual art gallery that you're seeing here. That's the award selection. And then you can find out the history of really how long Scholastic's been doing this, 1923, and really notice some of the names that have actually come through. And like I start to see people like Andy Warhol and Sylvia Plath, and let's see if I can find some more people that just speak to me when those certainly do. Joyce Carol Oates is another one of my favorite authors, both of poetry and fiction. Stephen King is in here. Ken Burns, I think he's from around Kansas City, famous documentary maker. Amanda Gorman's on the list. My goodness, right? So very motivational for students to see that they could be on that list also. Okay, let's look at this tab that says programs. There's three big programs that students can get involved in, including their educators can become involved in this and go and travel and take part in some of this professional development. So check those out. Let's check out the gallery. Now, I have utilized this gallery in the past, and this is the gallery, both a mixture of reading and writing, kind of nice little visual mix for students to find interesting. But you can go ahead and change the gallery just over to writing, and you can speak or pick specific genres that might have been the area that a student might want to enter. Or you could use this, to reinforce when you're doing fiction or poetry in class for them to go in and choose one. When you go in, these are the past submissions from students. And I think these are the ones that they might consider honorable mention, because they are not on the award page featuring their work, but they are here and they are strong pieces. So when you click in one, it opens this piece. And again, it's a 10th grader. They won a silver medal for, looks like these are some of the award winners featured here. And again, look at some of the structure, look at some of these lines that seem like, um, if I were working with, we might work on breaking some of these longer lines or thinking about if they're long for a reason and that's the effect the poet is going for, like a long breath to say those words. But there's so much we can learn from talking about the work of others, what we like about it, what it might make us want to do with our work. And again, that's just one of the pieces I pulled up. Okay. So again, something fun to kind of navigate here when we're in this particular tab where we're in the gallery and we're seeing the writing categories by award, and you can even just do a filter search. So this tab is if you wanted to give to the organization, and then this is a tab where you could find out like the region of writing that you're in, and kind of connect with some people that are in that same region, about events and other things that you would want to know are coming up. So in the event that students wanted to enter, we would go into the students page. We would go into how to apply, right? They really make it pretty clear of where you should go. Even here's some stuff about why you should enter. You could think about your deadline. And again, we could make this part of the goal that before you submit, let's look at some award winning work and then some ask questions at the bottom. So remember that you can get your students involved in this simply by showing it to them and providing them a fee waiver. And your counselor in your building is be a person that I used to have write me a letter. Thanks, Charles Waldire from Paseo. And then we would use that Xerox copy of that letter to scan in and make sure our students got free admission, as students with free and reduced lunch often have been given free admission into this contest. So all right, that is the Art and Writing or the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. Deadline is generally in January, so it's a thing to think about before the year gets started and prepare students to think about getting ready kind of first semester. It's also something that if you have them coming back, that they could be thinking about how they got ready at the end of last year and what they are, prepared to turn in as we get nearer to, I guess, the holiday season every school year. So okay, I hope that's been helpful. I would love to help support your students entering this contest, and come talk about it with your classes or demonstrate. I could wear my medal. It would be really cool. Would love to and dialogue with them about what they want to do and what contests they might want to enter. So do reach out, let me know, or show them the way without me. That would also be fantastic. Have a great day.